folks! Welcome back. How's everybody doing today? Today we're talking about... we're talking about Magic30. Yeah, I know. I keep promising you all we're going to move on. And then in typical Rudy fashion, I lie to you. And then we just pound another couple nails into Magic30. So today I want to talk about a couple bizarre rumors swirling around. And also some suspicious activity. So two components in today's video. I figured I'd combine it instead of milking you all for additional time like I do with your... So the first rumor is about the sealed and Magic30 boxes that are on the open market. eBay TCG Player in particular. Obviously, if a couple thousand boxes sold nationwide, there's only like 20 or 30 for sale online. But here's the really weird thing going on. As of the filming of this video, I started getting... the reason this video is happening is a lot of people sending me messages. And they're saying, Rudy, can you explain what the fuck's going on? I said, look, I don't have all the answers. I mean, I can't even figure out why my hair's falling out and I'm still yelling at the camera in the middle of a basement on a Wednesday afternoon. And people are saying there's multiple eBay listings and sold listings for people flipping Magic30 boxes for $2,000. And there's currently auctions with multiple bidding to over $2,000 a box. So the next thing is, people are sending me messages and patrons are saying, Rudy, why would a bunch of people be bidding Magic30 boxes over $2,000 when there's a bunch of them listed for buy it now on eBay and TCG Player at a lower price? Great question, Timmy. And overall, that's usually a textbook sign of shill bidding, fake bidding, pumping the numbers, giving you a false sense that more people want it or they're worth more than what they are. Because remember, there is not much out there. Since people didn't buy it, they are incredibly rare. You can probably flip these and make a lot of money. That was never an argument in it. The argument is, should you do it, and what is the long-term implications if the company continues to go in that direction? We've been over this 20 million times. So, looking at these listings, obviously, why would people be bidding on things up to 2,000 plus when there's a bunch of buy it nows that are between 15 and 1,700? And TCG Player, in addition to eBay, has buy it now for 16 to 1,700. So that's kind of why people are getting very suspect of this kind of stuff. Now remember, the people who are the insiders, the secret wizard shills, and all this other dumb shit, and people that want you to believe that your life savings should be in Magic30, and everything I'm saying and you're saying is wrong, they can always go fuck themselves because, again, you know it's fake. But the spirit of Mark Bottomwater will always live on in the reserve list. And I'm just going to be honest with you. We knew you could probably flip these and make money. That wasn't really the conversation. I recommended everybody just flip something else and make money just because of the long-term collateral damage of these morons in the ivory tower. Number two, this company has shown that they will fake a sellout. They will fake whatever they need to do to make this work, to save their face, because this is such a big news story. So you have to remember that. If you see something that's strange, like, 30, 40 bids over $2,000, but all these say buy it. Don't look over there. Stay focused. Okay, what about the... Stop. You know, the more strange it is, because it is strange. This isn't normal. A normal release in a normal product with no problems, you wouldn't have any of this going on. Which brings me to rumor number 2. Ladies and gentlemen and bottom feeder Rudies out there. There is now rumor swirling that supposedly, again, straight up tinfoil hat, could be complete bullshit. I wouldn't take it seriously. Supposedly, the extreme amount of 10,000 supposed boxes that were allocated for the sale, not printed, probably more than that were printed, but the 10,000 that were allocated that didn't sell are in the works to be moved around, and kind of the pieces on the chessboard are being moved, and there's a couple possible scenarios. One, there is rumors and distribution that some of these boxes and a lot of this inventory is getting shifted to distribution for LGSs, which is a very... I don't know how to feel about that. Because if LGSs pay 60% of MSRP, is Wizards going to move 10,000 of these to the distribution chain? So if it's a $990, $1,000 MSRP, Are they going to sell these at 60% to stores at 600? Which means you would have a massive fucking price crash. It would be nuclear disaster. So because of that, I don't think that's going to happen. So I want to get my opinion out there. I don't think Wizards would want that, and I don't think they would allow stores to pay that, because the impact of moving that much product to all these stores, or forcing the stores to take them, where everybody gets a couple boxes, and so many stores are angry at Wizards, they will literally fire sell them at break even or give them away, whatever, and the price would free fall. That's my opinion, if all that supply came to market. I don't think they're dumb enough to do that. I said, I don't think they're dumb enough to do that. This is a billion-dollar company. They know everything they're doing. I'm kidding. Anyways, option B, this is true, and they are moving them to distribution, and they sell them to distributors at literally some sort of $950 a piece, and distributors sell them to stores at the $9.99 same price to maintain price stability. That is a very bizarre thing, but that at this point in time, nothing would surprise me. Again, Rudy opinion to throw in there. I don't think this is going to happen. My opinion. But it's swirling. I wanted to at least give you guys my opinion and address it. Keep everybody up to the loop on the Magic 30 fucking drama. So the next thing. If that's not the case, apparently some people asked somebody somewhere something that's all fake news. And apparently I'm making it up as I go. Apparently there were some comments about what Wizards is going to use a couple hundred boxes every time they do special events, and GPs and Grand Ps and Rudy Ps and Double Ps, and, you know, they're going to have beta drafts with the product. That was something I had discussed, and I had mentioned to you all, I thought Wizards would do that in the future. You know, they take their old cards, like they'll do those beta Rochester crazy drafts and film them in the events. Well, everybody said, well, Rudy, I mean, wouldn't they do that? And originally, I said, yeah, I think that would be a great direction, especially into the future, to use those old cards and re-experience drafts and special events and record it. And then, apparently, that was mentioned to somebody somewhere, something to do with Papa Hasbro and Dr. Cox and boards of directors and Wizards of the East, West, North Coast. And Mark Bottomwater floated back, and he said, well, apparently there was a response somewhere when somebody had asked, stating that, no, Rudy, that idea of yours kind of using these leftover 30th things for events is not legally possible because they're not real cards. I forgot, again, that these are fake cards that were sold for $1,000. They are proxies. They are counterfeit kind of thing, but they're not counterfeit because they were made by the mothership. Don't forget, you must always idolize Wizards. They are better than you, and they are higher up than you. So when you talk to Wizards, you always look up like this. And your mouth has to be somewhat open. All right, that's too far. I apologize. I take that back. I'll go back to being on the bottom. So, I don't know how that dynamic works. I don't know how that works. Because Wizards can't have a GP or a special event and do this beta draft with Magic 30th, because then they're acknowledging you can play with proxies that are not tournament legal in an official tournament at an official event, but they can't do that because then that opens the floodgates for other people saying, well, we don't have... The whole thing is fucking stupid and complicated. But I didn't look at it that way. Because I had originally said, well, you know they're going to keep a bunch and do them for, you know, prizes and the events and doing special drafts like they've done. And everybody was like, yeah, that's what I would do. Well, yeah, I mean, that seemed like a smart thing to do. But now, after realizing, because I was a Timmy in the moment, and I didn't realize that, well, Wizards says they're not tournament legal and you can't actually play with them. They are collector pieces to represent history, so they're not actual playable cards. So then you can't use non-tournament cards in an official Magic event. So the whole thing is just fucking dumb, man. This thing continues to be, the spirit of Taco Bell just remains in the bathroom, and it's dumb, everybody. So I want to present these things. So again, that leaves us to the final comment tonight, which is, remember, everybody, I don't care if eBay shows these boxes going to $5,000, $10,000 a box for 4 packs. Number one, who the fuck is paying this? Number two, the fact now we have auctions being bid higher than buy it nows, the whole fucking thing is shady as hell. Number three, we've already proven, without a reasonable doubt, that they did not sell out. Okay? Which means that was the amount allocated, was the 11,000 something for the US. Not the amount printed. The amount allocated didn't even sell out. So now, The fact they pull it down and say sold out and the sale has concluded. I mean, I do that when I leave the bedroom every Saturday night. I walk out the bedroom door. My woman looks at me and she goes, "Did you have a good time?" And I turn to her and I say, "The sale has concluded." And I walk out of the room. I can't keep a fucking straight face. Serious video. I don't like you guys laughing on this channel. It's a fucking finance channel. Fucking crazy people. Anyways, remember everybody, I just want to be on record. The rest of this supply will make it to market, and use extreme caution. If for some dumb Timmy got trashed on Taco Bell, fell asleep, head hit the keyboard, and they bid $3,000 for a Magic 30th box, remember, for that price, you can literally go buy a Played, I don't know, you can get like an unlimited Mox, or like a Beta Dual Link. You can actually buy the original 30-year-old real deal. So just understand that. And remember, not if, but when that supply makes its way to the public, and I think it's going to be a slow trickle and it's going to be quiet, as that happens over the years, we're looking at a lot of product coming in. And I don't care what anyone says. Use extreme caution, because it's not how rare it is, it's how desirable it is. And sure, it's extremely rare. Magic 30th is extremely rare. It's extremely special now. But at the same time, go on YouTube. Look at the openings. Look at the comments. Look at any of it. Just because it's rare doesn't mean it's going to be valuable. Hope you learned something. Have a beautiful day, everybody. God, I lost my straight face.